Beloved series producer and former ABC head of children's TV Tim Brooke-Hunt died on Monday, aged 76, following a long illness. An obituary in the Sydney Morning Herald confirmed the showbiz veteran died at his home, surrounded by friends and family. Tim was born in England and worked as an accountant before moving to Australia in the 1970s and beginning his career in television. The media veteran had a career of over 4 decades in children's entertainment and helped produce iconic kids shows such as Play School and Blinky Bill. He joined the ABC in 2007 as executive head of children's content, and 3 years later became the network's controller of children's content. The ABC confirmed Tim's passing in a heartbreaking statement. "Our condolences go to Tim's family, friends, and colleagues." Meanwhile, former colleague Michael Carrington added, "Tim was more than a brilliant industry colleague. He was a friend, and we shared an incredible journey through children's TV together." Tim began his media career in 1983 working for Yoram Gross Film Studios and co-founded his own production company in 2002. He left the ABC in 2013 and was later appointed as board president at Flying Bark Productions, the Australian animation studio which made 2015's Blinky Bill, the movie. Throughout his celebrated career, Tim helped create some of Australia's most iconic youth-oriented shows, including Dance Academy, Blue Water High, and Yakety Yak. Legendary American rocker Freddie Salem has died at the age of 70. The Outlaws guitarist passed away from complications due to cancer, his former band confirmed. This morning, the heavens parted for the arrival of a legend. Rock on high, Freddie Salem. Until we meet again. A statement on his Facebook page on Monday read. His former band members also paid tribute on their social media. Salem first appeared with the Outlaws on the album Playin' to Win in 1978, a year after he replaced original guitarist Henry Paul. He then stayed for the band's following 4 albums and wrote several of their hits, including White Horses, Long Gone, Devil's Road, and Don't Stop. Salem left the band in 1983 after it was dropped by Arista Records. Originally a drummer, Salem switched to the guitar at the age of 15. The Akron, Ohio-born performer was the only musician in his family, but credited his love of music to hanging out around the jukebox in his father's bar. Salem toured with the Rolling Stones at one point with the band, calling the experience incomparable. "No other band in the world tours like the Stones," he told Blog Road to Jacksonville. "Even though we had performed with the Grateful Dead and other stadium shows, but nothing even came close to the Stones. Brilliant experience indeed." As well as his stint with the Outlaws, Salem recorded a solo album called Cat Dance and was a successful session musician, recording with the Gods in the 1980s. Beloved Australian bass guitarist Dick Diamond died earlier this month, aged 76. The iconic musician was a founding member of legendary rock band The Easy Beats, who emerged as Australia's first internationally successful rock act in the 1960s. He was born Dingeman van der Sluys in the Netherlands in 1947 and emigrated to Australia with his parents when he was a young child. Australian music journalist Glenn A. Baker confirmed the heartbreaking news on social media. "The Easy Beats turned Australia upside down. They were like our Beatles and Rolling Stones combined," Glenn began. Founding member Dick was, like so many bass players, a sober anchor in the band. Farewell. Alongside lead singer Stevie Wright and fellow musicians George Young and Harry Vanda, the Easy Beats took America by storm and at one point rivaled the Beatles in popularity. Their 1966 hit song Friday on My Mind reached #1 on the Australian charts and number 16 in America, becoming the first Aussie song to crack the US top 20. With his band, he had several other hit singles, including Sorry and Good Times, which was covered by INXS and Jimmy Barnes in 1987. Diamond remained with the band for their entire run from 1964 to 1987-1969, after which he retired from music and lived a quiet life. The band's story was later dramatized in 2017 in the ABC miniseries Friday on My Mind, in which Preacher star Du Toit Bredenkamp portrayed Dick. The East Beats were also inducted into the ARIA Hall of Fame in 2005 for their contributions to the music industry. Diamond is survived by his ex-wife Charlene Collins,